Good morning, everyone. Hi, it's Esther Herbert. I'm in for another video visit, and I am delighted that you have joined me today. I was kind of thinking on things last night. Yesterday, I had an incredible experience through my work with Brady. Brady USA asked me back for another panel discussion on mental health, inclusivity, how to help people in your workplace as they deal with mental health issues, how to be an ally. And it was so exciting to be a part of a discussion, and especially at work. I have found over the years, since I've been diagnosed properly in the year 2000, that in the workplace, stigma is the most prevalent. And to see the walls of stigma fall brick by brick over these last 24 years of my observation, I wanted to encourage you today, because you may be just diagnosed. You may have just found out that you have severe depression or anxiety, or a combination of both, or maybe you have bipolar, or maybe you have something that is very, very just scary and debilitating in your head to even think about, let alone wanting to change your whole life to adapt to this new diagnosis that you may not have even known you had, or you may have had a suspicion. But here you are, and you're about to broach a brand new chapter in your life, and it's daunting. It is very daunting. When I found out in the year 2000 that I had bipolar, and I was hospitalized for 2 weeks and outpatient for another 4, and I had had the humiliation, as many of you know my story, but being led out of my place of employment in handcuffs because I had had a break with reality. I had locked myself in my boss's office, and I had put my feet up on her desk, and I thought I was boss for the day. And for the police to come and for this to happen, my mind had snapped or had disassociated itself from my body, whatever way you want to say that, and I was at a loss. I didn't know what to do, who to turn to. Now, my dear folks had a very hard time dealing with it. So did my siblings. They didn't know, what to do. And unfortunately, for the first while, especially my dear parents, they didn't respond. My mom, I think, was ashamed, not my daughter, she can't possibly have this ailment, and she didn't want to talk about it. My dad certainly didn't want to talk about it. A couple of conversations with my siblings, and it was, their wives were amazing, I will have to say that, but it was very, very difficult. I was lonely. I was depressed. I didn't know where to turn. I did have my doctor, for which I was very glad. But here I was about to go back to work at that same place. My mother said, don't do that. That would be too hard. Don't. And I did it anyway. I wanted to prove that a person can be sick, can get help, and can return to life. And back in the year 2000, believe me, this was not discussed. So I want to say that many, many times you are just so frightened of what to do, what to say, how to act, that you just close up. So, full circle, going back to that incredible day yesterday was just absolutely amazing. To be able to talk at work freely with my colleagues, and to tell people that, hey, there is hope, there is healing, there is life, and you can pick up the pieces, as I did, and carry on. You can say to yourself that this is not the end, this is the beginning. I can take charge of my life and manage my mental disorder. I can do that because, why? I'm worth it. And I just want to encourage you, if you're at that stage, I know times have changed. They haven't changed enough. We are working on it, but don't be frightened. You are in charge of your recovery, and your diagnosis, as daunting as it may be, is something that you get to take charge, manage, talk to people about, and get all the help. Read everything that you can. Stick with the program. Get out of bed if you can and get going with your life. exercise, have a routine that you can count on every single day. Okay? So God bless you. You're important. So is your mental health. And I'm so glad you came by today. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye-bye.